Now to a big developing story. The debate over the state's ban on same-sex marriage is headed to the federal appeals court. The 7th Circuit Court of Appeals is scheduled to hold a hearing on Tuesday to determine whether the measure is constitutional. Tonight, people on both sides of the issue are preparing for what could be a significant day in court. State House reporter Katie Hines explains.
The state is appealing a ruling from earlier this summer that struck down Indiana's ban on same-sex marriage. The fight over this hot-button issue now heads to a panel of 3 federal judges who are scheduled to hear oral arguments on Tuesday. The congregation at Life Journey Church in Indianapolis is praying for the plaintiffs, the same-sex couples challenging the state's ban.
We feel called to stand up and fight for justice and equality and fairness for all Hoosier families.
Church members are filling out hearts with personalized messages and words of encouragement. They're supporting the right of couples like Jan and Geraldine Vandiver to marry.
We had to travel, 12 hours?
Yes, 12 hours.
To say I do and have a license that says that we are legit as far as our love for one another. And nobody can measure that as far as a law per se, but it's just unfair.
This is the first of several send-off events planned by the grassroots organization Hoosiers Unite for Marriage in the 48 hours leading up to the court hearing in Chicago.
We know that there have been 37 positive rulings in favor of marriage equality, striking down these bans on same-sex marriage as other states have. And locally and nationally, that's a pretty good record. Appearing on Indianapolis this week, Attorney General Greg Zoeller says lawyers for the state are preparing to defend Indiana's ban on same-sex marriage. In its final brief filed with the court, the Indiana Attorney General's office restates its argument that traditional marriage between one man and one woman is in the best interest of the state.
That it is the obligation of my office to defend our statutes so that the courts can do their job in making a ruling on the legality of our state statute dealing with marriage or any other challenge that faces our state.
The 7th Circuit has consolidated cases for Indiana and Wisconsin and will hear arguments for both on Tuesday. Katie Hines, RTV6.
A marriage equality send-off rally is happening tomorrow in downtown Indianapolis. The rally is set for 9 a.m. in the City Market Plaza at the corner of Market and Delaware Streets. Plaintiffs in the case will be there, as well as marriage equality organizations and supporters. This is one of 4 rallies being held across the state tomorrow. We will be at the hearing on Tuesday. We'll bring you the very latest developments. Stay with RTV6 and the IndyChannel.com for updates from the federal courthouse in Chicago.